I think Concordia University has been doing this, but not the university. I don't like to use university as like a subject of a sentence because university doesn't do anything. Like we call Concordia University, but sometimes we mean certain people. As an institution, it is reluctant or maybe hostile to the alternative food. It had embraced, the university administration embraces the corporate food, and they may give us some lip service about sustainability and good food, but then they do not want to go beyond the boundary set by the multinational corporations. So as a record, I'd like to say that Concordia University administration hasn't been really willing to give us good food. Their concern is not there. So therefore I have to look into the student activities, student organizations which has been really active in bringing in a better and alternative food. And so far we have a whole series of many years of maybe the movement against corporations, against this and that, and then to try to carve out a place in the university and then try to occupy and try to provide food. And it has been really interesting, in a way, struggle and achievements. So we can start with the Refrigova as a collective buying organization, but then it became a cooperative that supplies organic food to students, and then this has been already established at Concordia campus, and that's a very important institution. Then to the People's Potato, they occupy the space of the Chartwell's cafeteria cooking, Chartwell's kitchen, and then started providing the free lunch. I think its history is really interesting in itself. And then there are movements promoted by the Sustainable Concordia to bring in the better sustainable food systems. And as a part, they promoted like a composting done by the university. And then they supported the food research working group activities from, I think, if I'm correct, from 2008 or so. And it has been really not successful in terms of delivering something really tangible, but yet the ongoing activities of the students brought up the make it reality to have our student-run Solidarity Co-op Hive Cafe, and this happened last year, 2014, and I think it is gradually expanding, and then there are many different ways of visualizing how or what could be the future sustainable and healthy Concordia food systems. And one way of imagining this is to expand the student-run and student-operated space. We have a establishment called Cafe X, which is supported and then run by the Fine Arts Student Association. And they have 2 locations, but then they do not produce any food. They just cater or deliver the food and then just distribute. But then we can really expand the networks of the cafe, like Hive Cafe, on both Loyola and downtown campus, and enough to really create a solid foundation to challenge the corporate bid for the major contract, so that the cafeteria food become supplied by the student-run cooperative. So I see that the challenge to the corporation is happening in the form of promoting solidarity cooperatives, and then provide the alternative that is organic, locally sourced organic food. And this is the way that the Concordia food movement is moving toward. So I'm hoping that we are going to expand the number of outlets, and then that we can really educate the student at large who are really not informed at all about the poisonous nature of the industrial food, and then having them realized, make their food life much better, and then we can go on to really expand the supply, because without demand, the supply fails. So I think we have to really both cultivate the good knowledge and then good consumers of food, and then create places to supply the needs. And I think this is how the Concordia food system is going to evolve. I hope that this is how it is going to happen.